Hola, hola. How you?
Tapping in. Well, good afternoon on your side. How's everything going?
It's going pretty good. How you doing?
Doing good. Today is Tuesday. Trying to start the week off right. It has been a very busy last few days or so, but other than that, I have nothing to complain about.
That's what's up. How was your holiday?
The holiday was cool. So it's funny because last week we was talking about what we were grateful for and how we was going to be intentional about spending time with family, being present, and that was the complete opposite. How I spent my holiday. So it's funny. So I had I was supposed to go to my aunt's house. Me and the family I was supposed to go to my aunt's house. To celebrate or whatnot. And on the day of Thanksgiving, one of like my long term clients that's been sending us business consistently all year. When the attorneys they hit me up, they said, "Hey, I have a client that's in the hospital. We have an emergency signing. Are you available, or would you be able to get taken care of?" So initially, I was like, "Well," at first I wanted to say no. I wanted to say initially because I was like, "Man, it's like it's Thanksgiving, right? Like, who the hell wants to work?" But at the same time, when you have a client that's been sending you consistent business all year, it's kind of tough to tell them no. So I was like, all right, let me see if I can work some things around. So knowing it's Thanksgiving, I was like, I don't know if I can really find anybody to do this signing. So I ended up doing it myself. So I was supposed to go to my aunt's house. I didn't even end up leaving until about 3 or 4, I think. And then by the time I got to the Bay Area, my wife, the kids was over at my aunt's house, but I had to go over to a city called Santa Clara, which is probably about I probably want to say it's about an hour, probably about an hour away from Oakland where she lives at. So I end up going there. We go to the hospital. I get documents signed or whatnot, and then on the way back, the family was like, "No, we about to go home." It's like, damn. So I missed out on the festivities or whatnot. So I spent my Thanksgiving, man, just pretty much doing the signing and then spending that time on the road. So that's how my Thanksgiving went. How about yours?
Oh, dang. Well, at least you was making some money. At least you were, leveraging long-term relationships. So can't be mad at that. My Thanksgiving was good. Honestly, I went on a little sabbatical. I was like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just spending time with my family. I've been unfortunately there's just been like a lot of like craziness around me lately that has really reinforced the urgency of just spending time with my loved ones.
Right.
So, you know, I just really opted in to do that this year versus like, going super hard and working. My phone was ringing now, but I wasn't answering. But my phone was definitely ringing. It was funny because oh man, that gentleman, I cannot remember his real name, but his name is like Theories of Jay or something on
Yeah, that's my
Twitter.
guy.
Yeah. What's his real name?
Jay.
Is it
He's
Jonathan
Jay.
or Jay?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so he had tweeted like like notaries on Thanksgiving answering the phone saying they're spending time with their family or, whatever, whatever, instead of just like not answering the phone. And I was just like, yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I was not even thinking about that phone. Not even a little bit. But it was a really good holiday. I was happy. My grandma cooked crazy. We love that. Threw down.
Got
And
some low vibrations in.
yeah. Definitely, them plates was a couple pounds. I feel like things was heavy, but it was good. It was really good. I did not run any Black Friday sales. How about you? How did your Black Friday sales go?
Oh man, you already know I was promoting like crazy all week,
Mm.
all weekend for Black Friday. And it's funny, but before I go into the Black Friday, but the day before Thanksgiving, like I had seen that tweet as well. I seen that tweet as well. When he put out, he's like, "Hey, he had people that was he was still doing signings, and he's saying that no, there was clients that was calling notice if they were available for a signing, but they was like, no, I'm out of town. I'm not doing any signings. For me, I didn't get no phone calls the day before Thanksgiving, so I think it was just ironic that on Thanksgiving, my phone was like sort of like ringing because I did have a few phone calls that I got. But I was like, not open up. I don't think we'll have any. I think I mean I could have got a few signings filled, but if it's the holidays, we got to charge a little extra. So folks didn't want to pay those holiday prices. So I was able to bypass some of those. But like I said, for this particular client, I was like, nah, I can't turn this one down. So I actually got to knock this one out. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. But for Black Friday was pretty good. It was actually better than last year. I remember last year when I first got my first chance to participate in Black Friday. Just getting behind the cash register for once. Man, I was like, my sales weren't that great, and I was kind of tough on myself initially. But when I look back, I was like, yo, I literally had just started the online business and started to create these courses and learning how to promote myself on social media. So this time around, I had waited a whole year for this opportunity because, as you know, we've seen people that have done thousands of dollars on Black Friday. So I was like, man, that could potentially be me. So for this Black Friday went pretty good. I had stacked up a bunch of content that I was ready to just drop. So pretty much all the thing I need to do was just drop the content, just let people know like, hey, we're running the sale and we got some sales coming in. I didn't do what I thought I was going to do, but I looked at it like this: I did much better than I did last year. So, but it was overall good Black Friday, a great Black Friday sales weekend in general. So I learned a lot. Definitely learned a ton from just watching other players in the space, other digital creators, and watching how they was marketing and how they were just their approach to the whole to Black Friday in general. So took a lot of notes. I learned a lot, and I'm so ready for the next Black Friday next year. And Spoon, and why you say you didn't really promote anything for Black Friday?
No, I ain't promote nothing. Honestly, I'm holding out for Christmas. I think I'm gonna do like a really cool kind of like New Year, new me, type of thing. New year, new you type of thing.
Yeah.
So I have been developing some additional stuff just like to get more into the nitty-gritty of it for people who are kind of like, I just want to jump all in and kind of see what it's like. Cause with the Wedding Officiant Academy, I love it, and it's really for officiants who are looking to like grow over time.
Mhm.
But there's so many different type of learners out there. There's like people who want to learn, as much as they possibly can in the beginning. Like it's unfortunate, and I'm about to detour real quick. It's unfortunate that, sometimes we feel like we have to be 100% ready to get started, and
Yeah.
that's just really not the case. And I want to encourage people to just, start anyway, jump out there anyway. You can't know every single thing. You're going to encounter things by your experiences while you're out there. But for the people who do feel like they need to know at least 99% to get started, I'm creating a product just for y'all. So just I decided to hold back a little bit because I want to add some more to it and make it a lot more, thorough for the people who are looking for that. But
Uh,
yeah.
I would say it's definitely close to impossible to learn everything before you get started. And I would even recommend that folks should try to learn everything before you get started. Sometimes you just need to know just the bare basics, just the bare basics, and then just jump right into it because you can only learn so much from a book and just learn so much from what another person's gonna tell you. Sometimes you just got to get the experience. Got to
Hmm.
get out there yourself. You got to make those mistakes. 'Cause a lot of times that's where that it's funny. It's ironic. That's where the lessons come in. It's from the mistakes that's been made. And so the more mistakes you make, right, then when that next opportunity come around, whether it's a sales event or holiday sales, wherever the case may be,
Hmm.
you're gonna be much more prepared, right? Because you actually took the action initially before you went through the mistakes and you learned those lessons and know what to do. You're not gonna catch those jewels, you're not gonna catch those lessons unless you actually put yourself out there and be willing to embrace the mistakes and not focus on being perfect.
Yeah, I agree with you completely.
Yeah, Black Friday was pretty good. Cyber Monday, I thought I was gonna get more sales yesterday, but hey, we got a few sales in, and I wasn't complaining because I didn't make any money last year on Cyber Monday, so so I had a lot to be thankful for, and oh yeah, I know what else we did. We actually end up so normally I do like try to do like weekly classes
Hmm.
for the academy, and as of late I've been doing more like more of the live Q&A sessions, for people where I don't really focus on a particular topic. I just have a way for people if they have like questions, stuff that's been on their mind. Just it'd be a chance for them to get on to hop into class and just get their question answered, whatever. So I finally figured out that live interactive part of the academy where I was finally able to finally put together the private Slack group, which I'm very excited about and really looking forward to getting a lot. We're still waiting for all the students that bought the program. Still waiting for them to join the group, but really excited for what's to come from that because I feel like that makes us much more tight knit. Um, I don't have to be the main person that's answering your questions. There's other notary entrepreneurs inside the group as well that can answer your questions as well. So we just continue to launch new things, put new things out into the world, and just see what sticks and what doesn't work.
Oh, that's dope. Is that a part of Stampin' Academy?
Yep. So
Oh.
initially I just had like the Facebook group,
Hmm.
and I think folks are getting tired of Facebook groups. I think they
Yeah.
want more of a like a live interactive experience.
Mm.
I already been focused on trying to do that anyway. I just didn't know how I would do that. And so I finally got the Slack group and finally got all that stuff together. So I was like, all right, let's put this together, and then like I said, let's take this thing up a notch. So I want to say either starting next month or in January, I'm actually gonna start bringing people in and have them teach their respective topics through the academy, and that way we can give as much value as possible to our students and then some.
That's fire.
Yeah, yeah, folks. Yeah, yeah. I know. Like I said, the pre-recorded courses are cool. Nothing wrong with that, but I think people want more of like a more intimate experience because they have questions and everything. So got to make sure we there for them and make sure they get as much value as possible.
Man, that's a fact.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm starting tomorrow is my first accountability check-in. So I'm excited for the Wedding Fishing Academy because we have our goal setting masterminds, and those are great when you actually like plan out your goals. We're looking at revenue goals, we look at social media goals, and we look at networking goals. So like those spaces are good, but it's once a month. So now we've have turned it up a notch and added these like bi-weekly accountability check-ins to see if people are actually like sticking with their goals, sticking with their marketing plan. So
yep.
I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, folks will fall off the map if you're not really on them. That's why we gotta. That's why we all gotta stay as tight knit as possible. Because more people that we have holding each other accountable, the more confident you are. The more confident you're gonna be in running your business and or whatnot. So, but yeah,
Yes, the struggle. She Craig said the struggle be real. The struggle do be real. That is a fact. Nah, but that's super dope. I think yeah, I'll probably do something for next year. Um I don't know if you guys did not participate in Black Friday. Think about it for next year. There, you can do a sell on your services. You can create a product to, release. You can have like an add on to whatever services you have and just do a special for like that weekend in particular. So, there's so many ways that you can participate in, Black Friday. You don't always have to have like a traditional like product or anything. You can create something from now until next year. You got a whole year. So,
yeah. I'm always encouraging notaries to create a digital product or create some type of product where you can, like say, monetize without having to always rely on signings. As we all know, every month is different. We may have one great month where we may do 30 to 40 signings for that month, or we may have a month where we only did like 15 or 20. So it's always up and down, but you always want to have something else to, at least something that you could promote on the side, and we'll be able to monetize your knowledge, monetize what you know. Definitely encourage you guys to create a digital product, whether it's an ebook, whether it's a course, If you know something, if you have a specific set of skills that you can teach people and that you can monetize, definitely encourage you to set up that Gumroad page or set up like a landing page. At least take an hour of your time with get in front of that camera, put your mic up, turn the camera on, create a few slides, and then just go record it and then promote it. I can't tell you. I think I was counting how many courses I dropped this year. I dropped 9 courses this year.
Oh, damn.
I didn't even realize it. I was just looking, doing it, and I was just looking. I was like, man, because I don't know who would let me do it, but I think I was paying to somebody else's page, and I was like, man, let me see how many courses have I dropped this year, and I was just looking. I was like, man, I done dropped 9 courses this year. Just crazy just to think about. So, and then the funny thing about it is like once you create one, it just keeps getting better and better the more times you do it, because obviously your skills are going to be more refined. You're going to be more confident in your process, and it's just a matter of you just create it, drop it, and then let the market dictate if it's worth the price of admission.
No, I agree. I think that no, you definitely encouraged me to start off even with everything that I have going on. I was like, oh, it's just like I don't know. You always think about what did you wish you had when you were going through this process, and then you put that information out there because that's what you know is not out there.
Facts.
So I think that's really just always my approach is like, all right, I definitely am learning a lot.
Yeah.
I definitely take a lot of time for like professional development. I read a lot of blogs. I attend a lot of webinars. Like I get a lot of information that I'm like, damn, this would be really helpful. Like this really helped me out. How can I condense this and share this in some way, shape, form, or fashion? So
Mhm. Yeah, we need to do something like we need to do like, because I think I did one before. We need to do like some type of challenge where we invite people like a free class where we just gonna challenge people at least create some type of digital product, whether it's a course, whether it's an ebook, whether it's a quick guide. Like I know we all have that gift where we could teach someone we could at least teach someone how to learn a specific skill, like under whether it's 30 to 45 minutes, record it and put it out to the market. I think we need to try to do something like that sometime soon.
yeah, let's put that together. That would be good.
Yeah, yeah, I think that'll be dope. Uh,
It's funny because I gotta shout out Kim. She's not in here, but I have to shout out Kim, Kim Yanni Professionals because she does
Drop
a lot
something.
about business credit.
Yeah.
And she came on the Womanomics podcast. We like, why you don't have anything out? Like you haven't created any digital products about everything that you've learned about business credit because you're able to explain it in a way that people can better understand. And
Yeah.
I'm so proud. She released her, I think it's an e-course or an ebook like last week or so, and that stemmed from our conversation on the podcast. So I think that would be a really good idea because people don't understand how much information, they really do possess. So, yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that she dropped the course. I was happy to see that. Yeah, anytime I see someone that's dropping a new digital product, whether it's like say somebody I know or just somebody that's a notary, or especially folks that look like us in general, I'm gonna support whatever you got going on because I just don't see enough of it. So I was really happy to see that she dropped that because I've been tapped in. I've seen the interview, and I've also seen a few of her posts where there's been on TikTok, Instagram, where she talks about business credit or whatnot. So like I said, if you're expert in that field or in that niche, and you can explain it to a third grader, and I don't see why not. I don't see why not create a course about it and just put it out.
Yeah, listen, it's officially 8 billion people in this world. Like, that's a lot of damn people. Somebody needs the information, you know what I'm saying, that you have. I've bought in the same information from multiple people because they explain it differently. So, understand that whatever you got inside of you, get it out.
Mhm.
Shout out Stephanie. She's like, I would like to do that. I'm thinking of doing a digital product, but I don't know what to do or how to promote it. We're definitely going to put this class together because it's so many things you can do out there. So many ways to promote stuff. You can do like a resource page. You can do an ebook. You can do an e-course. You can do it's just a lot. It's a lot out there.
Yeah, you would for Stephanie, what I would do is, so you say you're thinking of doing a digital product but don't know what to do. So what I would first thing I would do is I would find a niche. Let's say obviously you're a notary, so I would find a niche that where you like a niche that you feel like you're very knowledgeable of within the notary space, and go to Google Slides. Either go to Google Slides or go to Canva. Create about 10 to 15 slides on that particular niche. Literally, just put your camera on, download, or get Zoom, press record, and just teach. And just record yourself teaching the class. Once you do that, create a quick little like a little cover. I use Canva for all my covers, and I try to keep things very simple. And then from there, what you do is to promote it. What I like to do for promotion is obviously just create content like of me like just being out in the field, just me doing signings or whatnot. Reason why I do that like that, because obviously it's definitely a lot of notaries within the space that promote their products, and obviously it's all about building trust within your audience, especially when you're dealing with online. So I just try to show people that I actually do this business. I'm actually out here really doing the things that I'm teaching, and that's my way of promoting. I just take that content, post it on TikTok, repurpose it on Instagram, Facebook, and I just rinse and repeat. And once you do that, you just get sales. That's just as simple as I can make it for you.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. Or you can kind of see what the market needs. So maybe like Rafang is saying, find something that you feel comfortable talking about. It doesn't necessarily have to be notary either, because
Yep.
Stephanie is efficient in California as well. So even if you want to have it something like, couple facing, or, notary education, efficient education, whichever, you choose, you just want to pick something that you're comfortable with, and something that either might have helped you, like you wish you would have known, going through this business, or something that you've started to do that you notice is helpful for other people, or just something that you've learned over time that you really don't see like a lot of people talking about. And you can create something on that, like Rafang said, going over to Canva. If you want to do an ebook, you can do an ebook in Canva. If you want to do a what do you call that? Like a course, you can do that as well. You can record in Canva. You don't even have to record on Zoom. You can literally record in Canva,
Yep.
and you can put it out there. You can use Gumroad, you can use Etsy, you can use Stand Store. Like there's so many places that you can host wherever you want to put your product at. So it's a lot of opportunities out here. I think it's just really figuring out what you feel the most comfortable and confident in, because that's going to help you with your promotion. If you feel comfortable talking about it, like you are your own affiliate marketer, like you're the person that's talking about your products. Like Rafang said, if it's something where you want to show that you're actually doing what you're teaching, then that's a way of promoting. If you want to give someone tips for whatever it is that you're teaching about, that's a way of promoting. If you want to give someone cons for whatever it is that you're teaching about, that's a way of promoting. There's just a lot of different things that you can do, and we don't have to make it like super super complex. It's
Facts.
really much simpler than we think sometimes. And I'm an overthinker. I overdo everything. That's probably why for Black Friday. That's probably why I held back for Black Friday, because I'm an overthinker. But it's fine, because when you do put something out, you put something out that you're proud of,
Yeah.
and then it makes it 10 times easier to promote as well, because you're proud of it. So,
Facts. We need you to promote next year.
okay, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting my.
Yeah, I was wondering, 'cause I was like, where's she at? Where's she at? But I just figured like, yeah, you with the family, so we ain't gonna say nothing. But since you put it out there, I was like, yeah, we need that. Yeah, we definitely need that. Especially yeah, if you have products, I feel like you should say shamelessly promote. Let people know you exist. Let people know that you can, that you're valuable. And you can really help them out. So, but yeah, it's like I said, it's so easy these days to just drop a product. Like literally, you can just like say use these tools, and the majority of these tools, if not all of them, they're all free to use. On top of that, as well,
Hmm.
that's another thing that we can't sleep on. The majority of these tools are free, and it also doesn't cost you anything to record it. So a lot of times, the reason why I love like digital products is it's 100% profit, whether if it's a dollar, whether if it's a dollar or if it's $10, it's 100% pure profit, because it didn't cost you anything to create a only time. It didn't cost you anything but your time to create it. And you only got to create it one time.
Yep.
Only got to create it one time, and then, like I say, you just continuously promote, and people, like I said, people trust what you're doing, and trust with your information, what you bring to the table. They're going to support what you have going on, and then some. So yeah, I encourage everyone get in the game. It'll change your life, especially on those days where signings may be a little slow. I didn't had days like that where signings were real slow, but like I said, we had these courses, we had these programs that we had going on that's helping people out, and those sales came in on that same day. So don't sleep on it, y'all. It's nothing to sleep on. You gotta get in the space.
That's a fact.
Let me go. Um, I mean, that was pretty much what how my Thanksgiving was. Like I said, spent Thanksgiving doing the signings, and then Black Friday weekend, and it's even Cyber Monday. We just really spent time just or promoting and just trying to get these products and services sold. I don't know what else to add to that. If any of y'all want to come up to be a speaker, talk about how was your Thanksgiving or was your Black Friday like, you're more than welcome to. Um, Other than that, I don't really have other thing else to add to the table. Tia, if you have anything else you got on your mind that you want to speak on, I mean, the floor is yours, and we can go from there.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I just wanted to say, get out there, be motivated. I think what I've realized, so I just finished the 10X rule, right, by Grant Cardone, and he speaks about taking massive in massive quantities. So I think Rafael is like a really great example of what that might look like, just taking massive action again in massive quantities.
Yeah.
But the other day we was talking about our biggest takeaways from the book, and I was saying how it's all about focusing on like now and the future. And I just want to encourage anyone who has listened to this or people who do listen to the replays, like focus on now and the future. Like the past is the past, what you didn't do, what you should have did, what you wish you would have did. Like none of that really matters anymore. It's about what you decide to do today. So whatever that, 1%, 2%, whatever you decide to do today, and then the things that you have planned and actually accomplished to do tomorrow. So that was really like my biggest takeaway in my little tidbit for the day. I will be releasing a limited series called 10x tokens on my YouTube, where I'm just going over like each chapter and just some of the takeaways from that book. I would encourage anyone to read that book, business owner or not. Like reading it expands your vocabulary, it increases your creativity, it lets you it helps you out when you're feeling like stagnant or complacent. Like it really helps you elevate to that next level because you're learning from people who've had years and years and years of experience in such a condensed, short amount of time. But I'm like super excited for that. And I would say read it from now until December. I mean, from December until January, find a book to read that's going to get you ready for 20. That's what my challenge is to y'all to get you ready for.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay. Sound like it's breaking up on your end. Yeah. Before I leave, before we head out, if anyone hasn't read the 10x Rule, that is absolutely a great book. I would highly encourage you to check out that book. If you're at that stage of feeling indecisive, you're not sure of yourself in your business or just life in general, definitely encourage you to read that book. It'll change your whole perception on, just taking action, not caring what other people think, and just doing you in general. So definitely check out that book. Before we head out, what you have going on, Thierry? Plug everything in. What you got coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. We have our Create an Engaging website workshop on December 21st. Super excited as a part of the Wedding Officiant Academy. So I just created my website. I love it. I've been using the insights to just help me kind of figure out what my demographic is, where my leads are coming from, and things of that nature. So I'm very excited. Yes, it will be more wedding based, but you can create a website with anything on Canva. So if you need one for your notary business, if you do decide to drop a digital product and you need to create a landing page, That's a great way to learn how to do that as well. So I'm very excited for that. You can get tickets from my Instagram. And other than that, man, join the Wedding Officiant Academy.
Sign up, y'all. Make sure you get these learn how to officiate a wedding. One of the best to do it. Appreciate you for plugging everything. And what do we have coming up? I believe the people that we do have in the room, I'm pretty sure, more than confident that you guys are in the Stampin Academy. Please check your email. I do have the link available for you to join the live interactive academy. So if you are not, if you're not inside the room, check your email, join the group so that way. If you ever have questions, whether you're at a particular signing, got questions about marketing, etc., you could drop those questions in the group so that way we can give you the best support possible. What else we got coming up? I was gonna do the we had the estate plan signing one-on-one live training. I'm thinking about turning that to a free event. So be on the lookout for that. I'm still going debating back and forth on how we're going to do what we're going to do moving forward. Because December is coming up, we know folks is more worried about Christmas and the holidays. So trying to close out the year, which still trying to close this year out strong. I definitely want to do this live in person event. Other than that, make sure you guys check out. Make sure you guys check out marketing for notaries. We just dropped a new course on just helping notaries be aware of the marketing channels that's available to them and how they can leverage those channels to generate more business. A lot of times I get DMs from notaries about they don't know where to start, despite them having their commission, their certifications, supplies, everything they need to get started. They typically don't know where to begin. So marketing for notaries is for you. If you, like I said, struggling with trying to find out where to start and how to begin, we clearing up all the confusion. I'll make you aware of all the dark marketing channels that you can leverage, so that way you can start generating business today. Other than that, I appreciate you all for supporting leveraging your L's, tapping in with us on a weekly basis. And until next time, we'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.
Peace.